What is up?
We're here.
We have
round 2.
6 new decks, 6 new leaders, a lot of green decks, a lot of green bases I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Nathan and I just built these independently. I took all the...
There's no wrong way to build your deck, as long as it's with Data Vault, I think.
Yeah. So you have 2 Data Vaults and you were thinking about playing a 3rd Data Vault.
Yeah.
I'm playing 1 Data Vault. And I was thinking about playing a 2nd, but I ended up cutting Data Vault from Trench.
I think I played ECL last time with Rose. I just think Data Vault's probably better. I think the extra
Data Vault's pretty good.
I think the extra health, and I think there's like you'll attack with vehicles in this. If your opponent is attacking your vehicle so that you can't use Rose's ability, you're probably in good shape.
Yeah,
because you still have all that extra health.
Let's see if I can pull up the old challenge page for us to look at. Yeah. We can map out what we're going to be doing.
So we got 5 matches.
Yep.
So we got Akbar, Rose, Poe, Boba Fett, Trench, Thrawn, Boba Fett, Trench, Thrawn, Akbar.
Yep, and that'll be today, and then we'll finish the rest out over the course of this week.
Right.
See how they do. So, yeah.
I guess we can just get into it. I got a feeling these Data Vault decks are going to take a while to resolve.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like last round. Last round, our matches were like...
So it's Rose and Akbar first.
Pretty fast. Rose Akbar, okay.
And I brought both of these, so if you want to random it up there.
Yeah.
Or I can random it. 1, 2, 3, I play Rose. I am playing Akbar.
Okay.
This is the PQ winning Akbar deck. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this. This deck has cards in it, the likes of which I have rarely seen.
Is it playing Wedge Unit? I like the idea of Wedge Unit with the X-Wings.
Yeah, so I was like pushing up my glasses, so I was like, tokens don't play, tokens enter, but it turns out they errataed ambush.
Oh, as when they enter.
Yes,
play.
It's because I think you can have an ambush leader now, because it says when played, when deployed, when created. Ambush is all 3 of those.
Okay. When did that change?
I believe it changed in pre this set. I don't know the last time they did the rule update. I'm sure one of the rules, somebody who is really passionate about the Star Wars Unlimited comprehensive rule book will correct us. And
how long? What did we see a leader yet with ambush?
We've not.
We've not. Okay.
No.
It'd be pretty good because they don't. Well, I guess they would exhaust.
I think that changed now. Yeah, they would exhaust, but you don't have to have your leader naked for an action.
Right?
Yeah, they can come in and kill.
That would be really interesting. Man,
yeah,
that's cool design space for a leader.
I suppose there's something that could maybe give your leader deploy somehow. I don't know how that works right now, but there might be something in the future that does. So, but yeah, the Wedge unit that gives you vehicles +1/+1 in ambush works with Akbar. So if Wedge is on the table and you use Akbar and exhaust one of your units and create an X-Wing token, it has ambush then. So you can fire it into the opposing space.
I haven't looked at this deck before. I should probably look. What is this deck? What are we doing here?
So there's a lot of 2-drop spaceships, and there's a number of pilots. It's kind of like your standard blue-green shell, but you've got some top end with like the 7-drop Luke and Redemption, and then I'm playing various removals.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got options.
So kill guys, drop fat stuff, win game.
Yeah, you'll win the game eventually with Luke's Redemptions or Reinforcement Walkers.
Got it.
I think it's the cover. If you have the new Ghost and Wedge out and Hera as your leader, she's a Spectre, so gains the Ghost's ambush keyword. I see. Okay.
That's cool.
All
Hera
right.
with ambush is actually really good too.
Yeah.
With the attack ability.
Yeah.
Usually she's just come out and hope she doesn't get removed.
Yeah.
To get one attack in. So.
Yeah. But if she comes in, kills something, and then buffs like the Ghost or whatever,
that's worth.
It's probably fine. I will keep. a 7.
Yeah.
I have an 8.
Okay.
We'll resource this. I don't resource. I don't play this. I'm foregoing a chance for a world first on stream card. I will play Anakin Skywalker.
Restore Dark.
I will take initiative.
Pass. Boo. Boo.
I wonder if I'm supposed to be. I'm going to play an Echo-based defender. I wonder if I'm supposed to like 2-drop use
Beans.
Okay. I will attack you for 2.
Same.
I will take initiative.
I should be at 1. Okay.
I am going to play a. Actually, I think the correct thing is to attack for 4 first. Even though all that damage is going to get erased by your units attacking, but
yeah, I'll attack you for 3 and heal 2.
I'm going to play a favorable delegate. When played, draw a card.
I'm going to strike true to kill the defender.
Okay. Put that as the removal in the deck.
I like strike true. It's you can get across arena. Huge. What's up, J-Mac?
I'm going to play Grogu.
I give 2.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
I'm gonna blue leader, ambush the arc, and now, do I drag this into the ground arena? Is the question. I think so. This can threaten to do quite a bit of damage.
I too will blue leader and drag into the ground arena. I'll fight Grogu.
Oh my.
Get him out of here.
I am going to take initiative.
Deploy Rose. Attack you for 3. Heal 2. Give an experience token to Rose. Rose will. Rose just attacks you for 5.
Sure.
5's a lot. Yes.
Blue leader will trade with blue leader.
Blue leader. To the ground. Fight the delegate. Make a discard a card.
Yeah, I'm deciding. Oh. Discard Plow. I'll have Anakin attack you for 2.
I'll attack you for 3. Let's do experience token on. Actually, I'll just put it on speeds for 1 more.
Okay. I am. This is my lack of experience showing with the deck. I'll play Wedge.
Oh, attack you for 5.
I will take initiative.
Yes.
I'm gonna U-wing.
I guess this with Wedge could be pretty nasty.
Okay.
I could have healed this one with Rose.
Sure.
I did that.
This is pig disgusting, by the way.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so deploy all this. We'll deploy this, fight there. Sanctioner shuttle, capture that. Leia exhaust.
I'll play Aratus.
I will deploy Akbar.
I'll take initiative.
We're gonna have Akbar attack you for 3. I will use. I'll exhaust Anakin and make a X-wing. I'm not gonna actually fight with it. And then Wedge is gonna hit you for 5. And then I'll pass.
Budget for 8.
I'm going to home 1 and bring back the Echo Base Defender.
I'm gonna strike true the home 1.
I have to take initiative, otherwise I died.
I'll take down and then attack you then.
Okay. I feel like I was like on the verge there, and I think the double blue leader is what won the game, because Grogu died for free. Grogu was supposed to keep something from attacking there, and then you got to kill him for free. So that was close. It was close. I think if I had a little bit more reps with this deck, I think I would have been in better shape. because I know the lines. The U-wing was disgusting. That was like disgusting.
Yeah, that was like maybe I should have killed Wedge.
I was like, maybe this won me the game.
Yeah.
Like, but you followed it up with the Radis, and you were hitting me pretty hard. So
Radis is
really
good.
stupid. Radis is insane.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Radis is insane. Next was Poe and Boba Fett.
Oh, okay. Boba Fett.
Yeah, it was. I'll have to warn viewers later.
These decks are already feeling very different from the previous set, which is cool. I like that. Different feel. A lot of the last group was all about like the pilot deploy kind of.
Yeah. I mean, there's less pilots in this, right? 4 out of the 6 here are not pilots.
Yeah, just Boba and Poe. Okay, yep. And Poe's even a little different than we're used to.
I think I'm looking at that. It was like 2-drop, 3-drop, but it was like Luke into Cassian or Sabine's Masterpiece, which I don't really think is what you want to do. Though Luke into 2-drop Luke into Sabine's Masterpiece might be fine because you could maybe kill and get an experience token, and then the Sabine's Masterpiece threatens to run away with the game if it's not answered immediately. So
sure does.
I'm actually disgusted by how much removal you drew with Rose Draw.
It's blue-green. And Rebels for already too. Six. 2.
Okay. Resource.
Pride.
Lukem.
Take
5 damage a turn. I don't know. How about no?
Take initiative.
How about no? How about not? Let's not. Let's pretend like I'm not going to do that.
Get looped. Droid missile platform.
We'll play Sabine's Masterpiece.
Take initiative.
Pass. I simply refuse.
I'll open fire.
Yeah.
And I'll do 1.
Sure. I'll take it on the base. I'll play a Phoenix Squadron A-Wing.
Second for 4.
I will play black 1.
Take initiative.
I will.
Oh! What's up?
Thank you.
Thank you for them gifted subs. Anonymous gifter.
Our mysterious benefactor has returned.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Pass.
Hell yeah. Boom.
That's it.
I'll surprise strike for 7. Let's freaking go, Anonymous.
I'm gonna attack you for 3.
Play a droid missile platform.
I'm gonna blue leader 1.
I'll do 3 indirect. And then 1 more.
Sure, I'll take it on the base. I'm gonna slap Poe and black 1.
I'll take initiative.
I'll hit you for 5. And I'll pass. It's 5. I think it was incorrect to take the damage on my guys.
Because now Boba Fett runs wild on you. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. I will play Sabine's Masterpiece.
Did you for 8?
Next game. Let's move on.
I got the sneak attack Radiant.
Rats. Thrawn and Trench.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I play.
I'll play Trench because I'm not confident in its ability to function as a deck. I wrestled with Trench for a long time this morning, and I think it ended up worse than when I started. So
I think that matchup's probably bad. Thinking about that Boba Fett Poe matchup because I'm a 25 health base.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say I don't ECL there. Let's just say I play Luke. I take 5 on the next turn. But then you followed up with the platform.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in theory I could damage Luke for 1 of them. So it would only take 4.
It's also another Boba trigger because I don't think I got a Boba trigger that turn, so that's an extra damage.
Yeah, which could like go on Luke if I'm gonna trade him.
Yeah,
or whatever my 2-drop is. I don't know.
It's extra damage, so I don't know.
I would need to play that matchup a couple more times to know what my lines are supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But I blinked and I was at like half health. You could still on the next turn on the Boba Fett deploy. You could still kill black 1, and then I don't have enough damage to kill the deployed Fett.
Mm-hmm.
I resourced a Poe. It's possible I just have to play Poe on the ground, 1 because he's a huge damage sponge, but prior to Boba Fett deploying, I don't put any damage on Poe, and then I hold the Poe attack as long as I can during the turn, because if you bring out Boba Fett, then Poe can kill him.
Delete him, yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to play that matchup more. This is like the perils of one-of games.
Yeah. Especially with decks we're not super familiar with.
Yeah, right.
We just like threw them together either from a list that existed at PQ or just from theoretical.
That Poe list was a PQ list. I added that to the comments on the deck list. So
the Thrawn deck is also a PQ list. This is not a PQ list. This is my abomination.
Well, this is a mulligan.
I think the only Trench PQ lists I saw were were blue, Trench blue. I'm not trying to live that life.
Yeah, control sickos.
Yeah.
Control sickos.
The Thrawn deck is kind of that, but I think it's ethical.
Getting your own guys killed, that's a very mid-range thing.
Yeah,
getting your own guys killed for
you still play with Star Charge to win, so.
Yeah. That's ethical.
Who won this?
You won the initiative, I believe. Well, I don't think we rolled for this one.
11.
That's it. Koreanic.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
All merciless contest.
Pershing.
Take initiative.
Pass.
All merciless contest.
Koreanic.
I'll trench, discard a jump master and draw.
We'll play Inferno 4.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Trench, discard a Vader and draw.
Thank you for 2.
Play resupply.
Thank you for 2.
Play cartel spacer.
Play super laser duck.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Thank you for 2.
I'm gonna play Cobb.
Play invincible.
Thank you for 2.
I'll trench a reinforcement walker and draw.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I will take initiative.
I will attack you for 2. And I will pass.
Deploy trench. I'll invincible bounce the attack. And then when deployed, reveal the top 4 cards of the deck. 3, 4. Opponent chooses 2 of them and draw 1 of the remaining cards and discard the other. This is a Burbazine. Discard the patrol fighter. I get to draw 1 of these. I'll draw the salvage.
I'm gonna Chimera Cobb, and then Thrawn.
Okay.
I'll get Pershing the first go round. Second go round. I'll miss.
Okay. I will. So just Pershing. I'll attack. I will waylay Cobb.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
I'll attack you for 6.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I'll attack you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
I'll attack you for 4. All no good to be dead, the Chimera.
Sure.
And pass.
I know you're typing it, YouTube comment, but I'm gonna Super Laser Blast.
Why didn't you play Dr. Pershing?
Oh yeah. You need initiative there.
I will Thrawn in a bunch of TIE fighters, I think. And then I will Inferno 4. Leave that right there. Put that under.
Play Reinforcement Walker. I will discard this for life. Merciless Contest.
I'll take initiative.
I will pass.
I'll play this Relief Runner.
Take it for 6. Look at my top card. It is gonna get drawn.
I'll play Cobb.
I'm gonna salvage the old Reinforcement Walker.
I'll take initiative.
I'll discard this. I will play a Bazine. Well, probably this here Devastator. And pass.
Super laser blast. I'll gain 3 off of this, and then I'll Thrawn Cobb twice. I will get an Onyx Squadron Brute. And I will get an Inferno 4.
Palps return. Ye old Walker. I'll discard that.
I'll play Inferno 4.
Edward. Here, this isn't squeak. I will trench. I'm gonna freaking mill myself. Discard 2. I'll draw this courier.
I'll play this Sonic Squadron Brute.
These are 4.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
No glowingly Ori results.
Yeah. I'll tell you for
4. I will power the dark side you.
Play Relentless.
I will take initiative.
Play Separatist Commando. And pass.
Devastator, the Relentless.
Trench.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Invincible. And salvage.
I will draw salvage.
I'm gonna deploy Thrawn finally.
I will.
He's been calling in their artillery, so
attack you for 4.
Sure. Thrawn's gonna kill the commando.
Attack you for 4.
I will take initiative.
Maul.
Okay.
To death.
All right.
Woo. What game? I had 6 cards left. Maybe, I don't know. So that's why I was wrestling with the Data Vault is actually good for Trench, but like you really need to hit your pieces.
I should never have played Trench. I mean, should never have played Thrawn.
Oh, because it was just the Maul bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never should have deployed him. Should have just
B-boy.
Should have just played him in space.
Mm. GG.
The Bazine almost tilted me off the face of the earth because I was gonna deploy Devastator on the next turn, and then you're like Bazine the Devastator. And you discarded the Devastator, and I drew Super Laser Blast off of Bazine, and I was like, okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I guess this.
Fett versus Trench. Which one do you want?
I'll roll.
Okay.
I'll 1 through 3. I play Trench. It's a 2. I play Trench.
All right. Enjoy. The Trench deploys are like sneakily incredibly powerful.
Yeah, he's insane.
He's ridiculous.
I mean, the game plan at some point in that is just let you mill yourself and then you start taking 6 a turn.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I could have barely I had to really think about could I afford to dump 4 cards in the incinerator?
Yeah,
but the cards are very good. Like that flip there was insane, just because it was like you give me salvage, you give me whatever I want, pretty much no matter what.
Yeah, I should not have deployed. Should not have deployed Thrawn. I had Overwhelming Barrage, so I could clean up whatever you put in the ground with Devastator, most likely. I could clean it up and not be in danger.
This Boba deck is kind of similar to how the Boba starter is. It's just like a lot of direct damage, a lot of indirect damage, and utilizing his ability a lot. It's pretty straightforward. Just wants to do a lot of damage, so it's fun. Would definitely recommend building Boba. And it's pretty cheap to put together too.
Yeah, it's probably you just buy the starter and then you just need like a handful of cards to put in there, and you can kind of season to taste. Based off of whatever your local meta might be.
This version does have some legendaries in it, but they're certainly not necessary, I don't think.
I think I've been behind on literally every game that we've played today, which is super frustrating.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
That Trench, because you deployed nothing, merciless, and I had 2 set up, so I could play Pershing. I could play like in front of 4 and Pershing if Krennic were still alive. I know that's like forever ago in the game, but
that is.
So I was like, okay, you hit me with the Merciless, and I was like, okay, I'll play Pershing, and then you're like Merciless again.
I had 2 in my opening hand. I'm like, I'm keeping both of these.
Yeah.
8.
I'm not like faulting you or whatever. I'm just saying the line that happened.
It's it's one of the most important cards I think early game Trench. I didn't even have a ramp until later on, so
Separatist Commando.
Sir Hopper.
French, or give you the first option for damage. I guess I'll take initiative. I'm gonna Cartel Spacer the Zygerian.
I'll play a Guerrilla Soldier, do 3 indirect.
You will do indirect damage to my units.
1 more.
I am going to attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
Pass.
IG 2000. Damage. 1 more damage to base.
Bazine.
Vader, Guerrilla Soldier, Sneak Attack.
Let's go to this Vader because I don't feel like I can snuck attack for 7. I think next turn.
Attack you for 2.
I'm gonna salvage in the Spacer and exhaust.
Take initiative.
I'll pass.
I will attack you for 3.
We'll play a super laser attack.
Thank you for 2. Where's the deck list from what you guys are playing? We will be posting the deck list on the YouTube video. We don't have them published yet, but that'll be up right after the stream's over. So, unfortunately, not right now, but later.
I'm going to sack these and exploit and bounce the Zygerian.
Bounce. I'll play Fett's Fire Spray, do 2 indirect. Yeah, you can look for Tabletop Royale on YouTube.
I'll take it on my base.
You can also type ! socials in chat and it'll give you all the links, or ! YouTube in chat. Take it all on your base.
Yeah. Actually, I'll take it like this.
1, 2.
Yeah.
And then 3.
That's on the base.
Okay.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
I'll waylay that thing.
Take it for 2.
I'll deploy trench.
I'll discard these 2. Which one did you draw?
Both.
Cheater.
They're invincible.
I will deploy Boba Fett. And what that was 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I'll kill the soldiers.
I'll hit you for 7.
Take initiative.
Play Fire Spray, do 2 indirect.
Or kill trench and 1 to my base, I guess.
Play Starhopper. Yes.
We can move on to the next game. So I think I die in 2 attacks. I guess trench doesn't actually have the epic action on him. Right. Let me tell you, I love losing lots of games in a row. What's the next matchup?
The next matchup is
Thrawn and Akbar.
Which one do you want?
We'll
Just take one.
no. We'll roll. I'll
Make a
random it.
decision.
I'll
Okay,
random it.
Fine. Leave it to the dice.
So I'll play Akbar.
Okay. All right, last match.
Yeah, that matchup's terrible.
Yeah,
because you don't have anything. You're not like the blue decks, and you're not like green hero where you can fight the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Blue leaders and whatever else. You don't or race the deck even. Stuff like Chewbacca or whatever.
You need all the contests and waylays, basically.
Yeah, and the hero deploy costs, so you can't get like the up tempo.
Yeah.
From bringing your hero out and at least getting a kill off of it. It's just damage just keeps piling up the whole time. Like I was delaying damage, but it wasn't doing anything. All right, wasn't actually stopping the damage from coming any faster. All right,
The double data vault.
yeah, it happens at least a couple times in this.
Yeah. Two. 12.
All right.
Okay.
I want all these cards.
Too bad.
I guess I resource this. And then I guess I resource this. And then I'm gonna play Annie.
I played Desperate Commando.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Finally, something easy to resource. We're gonna Akbar and make a X-Wing.
I'll resupply.
I'm gonna play Padme Amidala. Stream first, Padme Amidala.
I'll take it for 2.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
I don't know what to resource here. I think it's just this guy. Padme's gonna attack you for 1 and give that thing -2, -2. -2, -0. -3, -0.
Wow. I'll play Krennic.
I'm gonna fight the shield off of Krennic.
Play Inferno 4.
I'm gonna Akbar this X-Wing and make an X-Wing.
I'll take initiative.
I'm in a blue leader Inferno 4. I'll pass. It's getting increasingly difficult to know what to resource again. Oh, they're all good. They're all good.
Play the sick ass Chimera. I'll do this when defeated. Do -1, and then I'll use it a second time to do -1.
Sure. Padme is going to attack your base and give the Desperate Commando -3.
I'll take it for 2.
I'm going to play Timely Reinforcements, and you've got 6 resources there, so that's going to give me 3 X-Wings. They have Sentinel this phase, but it's not going to matter.
Take initiative.
I am going to attack you for 2. Attack you for 2. And then I'll pass. Yes, yes. Yes, I can resource that. Okay.
Thank you for 5.
Attack you, get reduce the desperate commandos by 3.
Thank you for 2.
I am going to attack you for 2.
Maul for 3.
Yeah, she's got 4 toughness. Attack you for 2.
Pass.
Attack you for 2.
I'll just take initiative.
Attack you for 2. Attack you for 2. We're gonna waylay something, I just don't know what. I think it's the Chimera. I think it's Maul. Chimera back. Who gives a shit about it? Get Maul out of here.
Maul.
All right, and then pass.
Five.
Thank you for 2.
2.
Thank you for 2.
2.
Thank you for 2.
Laser blast. I will Chimera twice.
I'm gonna U-wing.
This is the what if Akbar and Thrawn were at the Battle of Scarif. I'll take initiative.
Akbar to get. Okay, if I Akbar and hit you for 3, and you super laser blast, how bad is it? I'll deploy Akbar, and then I'll attack you for 3.
I took initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
I'll blast.
I'm gonna home 1.
Take initiative.
Pass.
My lord, is that legal?
Well, I can traitorous that, and I died home one. Wow. Wowie. What a game.
I like this Akbar deck. I definitely felt way more confident the second time around with it.
Yeah, I've been making all the X-Wing tokens just like...
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think it's like if you have all those X-Wings, it's impossible to race home one.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
It's funny how you felt like you had the Super Laser Blast there, because the X-Wings were like enough to threaten you by themselves.
Yeah.
It's timely.
It was like you had X-Wings, and I basically just had some. I had like a couple guys. And it was not racing me properly.
Yeah. This card right here. I was talking about how good this card is in like control matchups because it puts 1,000 Tabatis on the table. And I think that's why Anakin is in the deck. You can put Anakin on the. I had like resourced Anakin there, but you can deploy Anakin. Like if your opponent just taps out and then says go, and you're just like, okay, well, put him on an X-wing, attack you for 4. Put him back in my hand. Put him on another X-wing, attack you for another 4.
Yeah.
Put him back in my hand.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
And you're not actually like using any resources. No, you're using cards.
You're using one. Yeah, you're using your cards plus your mana, not the losing like surprise strike every turn, right? Like Anakin ends up being a blaster for just like every ship.
That'd be kind of insane. Thrawn is the only O2 right now.
No.
Yeah, Poe is on the doorstep, but we have the Poe and Rose game, so Rose had the W. Yeah, so Poe could end up at the O2 bracket.
The green,
Boba, of course, is the 2-0.
The green yellow decks have split.
Yep. I thought Thrawn was going to do better than he's done.
Is blue the worst color? Well, I think specifically the trench deck is good if your opponent is trying to exhaust you of resources. I killed 3 reinforcement walkers that game.
It's reinforcement walkers will blow out the sun.
Yeah,
and they're just going to keep coming back. There's 3 walkers.
It might have
in
been 4. I don't honestly remember, but
I think it was.
There's at least 3. I had Super Laser blasted 2 of them.
Because there's the salvages, there's palp returns, and there's 3 walkers. My idea with that deck is literally walkers win the game.
Yeah,
and everything else is sort of there to support the walkers. So
games actually went faster. I think the difference between that and these last decks is that the decks end the game very, very quickly.
Yeah, like once the end game has started.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily doesn't pummel the whole time.
Yeah, it's just it takes like 3 swings, but you know.
Now these decks are cool. Again, the meta also seems to be a really fun spot. I was watching the tournament yesterday a little bit. And,
I didn't get to see any of it.
McClunky Gaming on YouTube. I was watching that tournament.
Oh, cool.
We had our local Josh doing commentary.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick. Yeah.
Next Gen Gaming. Yeah.
Yep.
He's really good commentary. And it was great. So that's about it. Tomorrow we'll do the next 5 games in the series.
Yeah. The next 5. Does somebody get played 3 times? So Poe gets played 3 times tomorrow.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
And then
French twice.
Thrawn
Rose twice.
Thrawn only gets 1, so he can see if he can scrounge up a win.
Yeah, Thrawn's going to put together. I mean, I think that Thrawn deck is certainly capable of beating any of these decks. Yeah. So
yeah,
we'll just see how it plays out.
I like the I like the board state of the major problem with Super Laser Blast. You get a tap out for it, and then your opponent can.
It's nice to be able to have a win defeated, like the
Cobb.
Chimera or Cobb. I didn't get to see any Cobbs in my games, which have been pretty good.
Yeah, if you have both of those. Or either one of them, and you Super Laser Blast, then Thrawn can just like repopulate.
And also, never really felt like I had the opportunity to deploy Thrawn that game safely, or like in a position where it was going to be.
I was worried that you were going to use Thrawn as the win con for the game.
That's what I wanted to be doing.
Yeah. So that's why I brought out the Echo-based Defender. I was like,
it was like if Thrawn comes out, he just kills the Defender, and then you have initiative, and you just come in with whatever.
Yeah, and Akbar could attack into him and finish him off, and then
basically have gained nothing.
Yeah, and the next turn I had a home 1 to bring back the Echo-based Defender. So
yep.
The Blue Squadron A-Wings, I think this is like the best possible deck for them. The Resistance Blue Squadron. This is like that best possible deck for them.
Because X-Wings are up in there.
I had it in my, like, the next turn was going to be me to play and killing the Chimera. You just super laser blasted it, but it was going to do 6 damage.
That was pretty insane.
For 9, like, you can have situations where for like 9 resources, you play the Timely. If your opponent's at like 9 or 10, you get like 5 dudes, and then you can Resistance. And so, like, that matches up really well into the Star Destroyers.
And you can just blow up a Devastator, theoretically.
Right.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the Timely Reinforcements wins those games that go really long. So
yep,
it's cool deck. It's cool deck. So.
All right, y'all. We will catch you next time.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Rest of your Memorial Day.
It's back to the monster train for me.
Get up on that monster train. All right, goodbye.
See ya.